What's defense? That just wows me, bro. How you gonna say you about ready? Well, and only to do that is if he agrees to it. No, I understand, and that should be on his part to run clock. You know what I mean? Yeah, that shit puts me in a bad mood, low key. Oh, I know. Jeez. Oh, about fucking time, Cowboys. Yeah, you can watch me get my ass beat. Hmm. Gotta do Ezekiel, you know. Oh no, I just played with them, and they weren't too good, dog. Let me tell you. He said, "Who do I talk to?" I wish I had answers for you, bud. Mm-mm. I wish I had answers
EA
for you, dog.
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Obviously, they do
The
everything
Jets
big here in
42,
Dallas, and the
Broncos
introduction of
21,
the
huh?
Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Cleveland Browns. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. Taken about 7 yards deep. And
But let me
this
tell
will
you
go
something.
as a
You'll still be
touchback,
better
and
than
it
1
will
and 4,
begin
bud.
things at the 25.
Stop.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. He finds an opening past the 40.
Ezekiel Elliott just got his a first touchdown on the first play of the game, so Ezekiel Elliott.
His fourth touchdown on the year. Then the Cowboys have taken
I'm in a whole fucking, what is it, like 6.
Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate line.
Jesus.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, you spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Well, as you know, first 10 seconds of the game, dog, I'm losing, so that's not a good sign either.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And a nice carry and a first down for Cleveland. A nice pickup there by Nick Chubb, who's a bright spot for this Cleveland offense. He finished second in the
What's a good game, dog?
In 2019 with nearly 1,500 yards on the ground and got into the end zone 8 times. And how about this for durability? Has not missed a game in his NFL career. What a bounce back from a big-time knee injury while at the University of Georgia.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback.
Tagovailoa.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He was a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he is going to have a Browns first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on
That's all that matters, dog. That's all that matters.
On the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Chubb on the counter. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Brown on the tackle.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory.
Oh, shit.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And it's complete. Hooper. And a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. they have it up in the meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time.
He needs to start running the ball.
When you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
At the Cowboys' 40-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Chubb. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
40-yard line. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Browns first
on first down, they'll run with Chubb. And the
I don't. My line's really nice, dog.
Behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards
Jeez.
on first down. 13 yards remaining on 2nd down. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Is he doing some other bullshit?
Yards, a first down.
16 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one.
Ready for this, dog? 2 rushes. Ezekiel, 2 rushes, 77 yards so far.
Just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. On second down, it's Elliott, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Prescott from the gun. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
Not a baby Myles Garrett. Stare him down.
Who got in there and brought him down.
There's Myles Garrett forcing another offensive lineman to yell, look out to his quarterback as he ends up putting him on the deck. 30.5 sacks in his first 3 seasons. Easily one of the best 3-down defensive ends in the NFL.
That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over.
You're broke?
10. On the carry, it's Chubb. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
48-yard line.
On the ground, it's Chubb. Yeah, he'll work.
He shouldn't even be able to touch me on that play. What you mean?
As he's taken down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd.
The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football. These 2 teams all tied after 1. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. From the gun, it's Tua.
Interception.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Yeah, it's
by
really.
the linebacker, Sean Lee. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
Baby.
And he did. Myles Garrett showing that.
Oh, I just injured his center, dog. Fuck yeah.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
On second down, Elliott. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
The tackle made
just not a whole lot of room.
How much time left?
That carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
I didn't even think about a screen, dog, to be honest. Fuck.
The play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
This is Elliott. This will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards.
This man knows how to abuse a run.
That's a really
Like
nice
how to back
job
out and
picking up the run blitz and detecting it.
yeah, he knows how to abuse
blocking
it for sure.
and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack.
He deserves it.
Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On the option, here's Elliott. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Now here's Pollard. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
I feel you.
Tony Pollard, his 4th touchdown.
They're making me miss tackles, bro. Like I'm gonna run right next to him in real life. That's cool.
Now Zerline on and the extra point. He's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Cowboys 14, Browns 7. Greg Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get
pulled
started.
the face mask,
they trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They run. Chubb. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45.
The Joker wasn't even in that play. What you mean he injured?
Cowboy territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Here's Tua. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Randy Gregory. In there to bury him for a loss of 11. And they're in some hot water now after that sack.
Bro, we put it in the chat all the time, dog.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. It'll buy some time right. He's going to take off with it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Who's streaming?
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick
it
up
on
some
YouTube?
good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he's
Is it
still
on
got a
YouTube?
big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
The Browns on
All right,
3rd
then
down.
I'll
They've been
look at
okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. And that is incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points,
Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 79 yards.
I had to let the man know. I was like, I'm so happy you know how to abuse the run.
Zerline now for the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Cowboys 21, Browns 7. Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. A give. This is Chubb. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield.
Down at his 49-yard line.
Anthony Brown there on the tackle. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Is that right?
3rd and 1, and Tua wants to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll run for it. Chubb. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 19. 23 yards the pickup there.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Here's a 4-receiver look.
Oh, Nathan? Nathan's a fucking dog, bro.
On 2nd and 8.
Stop, dude. Fucking defensive end's gonna try fucking snatching the interception, dog, on the screen.
Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And it's caught and stopped a few yards
No,
shy of the goal line.
Tristo hasn't done it yet.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts.
I know.
As they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. They'll give it to Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Yeah.
This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns have cut it back within a score.
Yeah, he had a dog sandwich.
It seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air.
Give me the ball back, bitch.
About them just taking it big time, John. Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play action pass could very well be open.
The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports.
Yeah.
The third quarter starts with a run by Chubb. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Chubb, the ball carrier.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Tua going to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
A gain of 9 yards. First down.
They toss it left side to Chubb. He's got the first down and more past midfield. There he goes left side.
What's up, bitch? I can cheese it too. Not cheese it, but I can abuse the run. I got Nick Chubb.
With his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the
You really can't cheese.
within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Yeah, well, Drew put the rule on there. You know, you're going to use the play, once every 4 times. So.
Tied at 21.
That ties the game at 21.
No, you can. It's going to get denied real quick.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away.
It's all even anyways. I don't care.
Fielded near the back
It's all
of the
even.
end zone.
21-21. It's all good.
Elects to
Turn it
keep
off.
it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
It
was halftime, and I got the ball back.
The drive, and their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Wow.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Threw it deep for Amari Cooper, dog.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
He caught me off guard, dog. I thought he was going to run the play. I did a blitz on him.
His 6th touchdown.
Yeah, he caught me off guard.
And the Cowboys have broken the
What else can I say?
And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
That's the score. Cowboys 28. Browns.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Browns take over 1st and 10. At their
You
own.
can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. They begin this drive with Chubb.
Where is the blocking there?
Yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Play action. Now it's Tua. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of
What is he running, dog? What defense is he running? Okay, he is blitzing hard. I'm about to say, dog, there's no way this nigga's supposed to get at me every single fucking time.
Throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
They'll live to fight another down, right?
They'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland 1st. Off of play action. Tagovailoa.
What are you fucking doing, Chubb? Stop hiding behind these niggas and get open.
Time for the sack. Randy Gregory
Did you see that yet or no?
for his 2nd sack of the
That man's just
afternoon.
fucking dicking around, dude.
2nd down.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack.
No, it's definitely
It's
not his
2nd and
job.
20. Tua sets up to pass it.
Oh my fucking god, dude. Just give him the game. Why don't you?
That ball downfield, they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one
Just give him the game at this point. Yeah.
They fake the handoff. Now
Because Baker's going away, dog. Oh my
into
god.
heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
If I had Baker, it'd probably be a different game right now.
Last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2
But I said this is going to be my tanking season anyways.
So well, understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching.
Will you see the interception?
Such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance. He's helping his team in a huge way.
Oh, Baker's leaving, dog. I'm getting like 2 defensive players and a wide receiver.
They go to Elliott again. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end.
Like I said, he abuses the outside run, and he knows how to wiggle the stick around to make sure my guys go slower.
And 6 on the year. And the Cowboys turn that interception into a touchdown. Whoa! He just yanked that one well.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to Drew about the Cowboys, dude. Like, if you know how to abuse a game, you should not be in this league, period.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go and be loose.
Oh, but when I do it, I get stopped like 5 yards behind the line. That's cool, though.
Be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Looking to pass. Tua. That's caught by the tight end, Harrison Bryant. And he'll get this one way up just shy.
Nah, I don't care to look up how to abuse games or keep playing keep playing Madden to figure out how to abuse it. That's not me. I get on, play my game, and get off.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
And again, it's Chubb. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd down.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 34. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Yeah, facts.
Call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Now the former 4th-round pick.
Yeah, if you wiggle the stick, like, wiggle the stick backwards, dog, it'll make your fucking linebacker slow down, and then the wide receiver advances.
Hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in.
No one's open, dude. That's just ridiculous.
It never takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
Oh my God.
Going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Interception, dog.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball
He's
game.
about to wiggle the sticks right now.
Knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He'll find the rookie from Oklahoma.
Yeah, he's still winning by 2 possessions and still throwing the ball.
Getting this inside the 30. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
240 yards and 3 touchdowns, dog. That's fucking ridiculous.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mass.
Look at throw touchdown.
End zone for a Cowboy touchdown. C.D. Lamb, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is it bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
That's caught, and he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
42. Browns 21.
And went for 2.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off 4th down.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own.
I'm just going to put in the, a little commish.
Drive about to get started, and the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Now Tua. They set up.
He threw the ball for a touchdown, and then he went for 2 and threw it for 2 points.
Big lead defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
And there's a completion to Austin Hooper. What a big-time acquisition for this offense in Cleveland. Came from Atlanta as a 2-time Pro Bowler. Had nearly 800 yards in receptions and 6 touchdowns last year. And he spends a lot of time with his quarterback in order for them to get on the same page on every snap.
And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. An excellent gain, 35 yards. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think
my center went out, and I have a 68 coming in now.
You put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that 4th.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just getting the 4th. He's the hot hand, so to speak, right? The hot feet in this situation. And he knows how to find the end zone. That time, he just didn't get there.
3rd and goal, they're going with Chubb. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him.
Man, can't stop this man. He blitzes so often, dude.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
He must be friends with the Steelers, huh?
I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
And at the 13-yard line.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A very solid gain of 27. That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes. But receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
Ezekiel Elliott on the carry.
B.J. Goodson there on the tackle.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a gain of 8, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 3rd and
just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter.
Like, I wasn't really pissed off until he went for 2, and I was like, that's unnecessary, dude.
Football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And Elliott trying to
Yeah, it has to be talked about, dog.
It looks like he did not make it. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And nothing but daylight ahead. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Yeah, I just told Drew said, yeah, that's not cool.
Nick Chubb, 94 yards.
But fuck him, I'll score 92-yard touchdown on this bitch ass.
Now you talk about the dominating rushing performances that you and I have seen together. This has got to be right up there.
Both of our teams ran over 200 yards each, dog.
And I don't need to ask
I saw that.
Because you're right here with me. We are watching this, and we're watching such a performance that is demoralizing for anyone on defense. You know, it starts out coaches screaming, tackle him, get him. And after that last touchdown, I bet it's pure silence on that side of the ball.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Elliott on first down, going to get about 3 before he's taken down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
I'll have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
The 27-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl quarterback Denzel Ward.
Yep.
And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
He said you still got time on the board, nigga. It's 16 seconds left.
Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way
So you still got a little contest here.
it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle.
Xavier Woods on the tackle. It's a
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Dallas, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll have another home date next week.
I'm texting it right now, dog. So I ain't saying it back, but you disrespecting me.
They'll drop down to 1-3, and they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Indianapolis Colts. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA, saying so long, everybody.
It was not the second quarter. Oh shit, let me go back. He's silly for that. I gave up, dog. I just started running every play, dog. Yeah. Just like, bro, if I just kept running, dog, you know what I mean? If I just kept running the ball and chewing clock, is that me trying to come back and win? I'm gonna tell him I'm not gonna even argue. I got YouTube footage and it will be sent to commish. This is how it is. And then respond. Be the bigger man about this, you know what I'm saying? Come in. No, we're going to Destiny. I was, bruh. This man, this man about to get a suspension or kicked, either one. Yeah, yeah, he was up by two touchdowns. I want to say by like 10 or by two possessions. Scored it threw a touchdown, and then he went for two. Went for two. The Cowboys. I told him I'm not gonna even argue, bro. I said I got YouTube footage. I'm gonna send it to commish, and then they'll make the decision, bro. It's just how it's gonna be, dude. Like I ain't gonna try arguing with your dumb ass. Yeah, he still gets the win, but like I said, I didn't really get pissed off until I saw him start throwing the ball for a touchdown and went for two. That's the only time I started like, whoa. I was like, this is getting out of hand here, bud. Ridley, Landry, and I got Tim Patrick. Landry might have to sit out, dog, or trade him. Tomorrow. Yeah, Jarvis Landry. Yeah, middle linebacker. You saw that, dog? I hope you didn't see that, dog. I did get Deontay Harris, you know. He in there. Okay, for what? Yeah, 'cause he thinks he's right, but he's not right, bro. That nigga a dummy. Yeah, that man wild, bro. Yeah, he wild. Dakota just texted me. He said the whole chat just turned against the Cowboys. I said, yeah, that nigga over here lying, bro. Hell yeah. Hmm? No. If he did, he said it way earlier.